I'm just gonna go outright and say it. I'm gonna throw money down on Trevor. He of course he didn't kill him, but he did kidnap his wife.
By the way, I just electrocuted Phillips' face with Mjolnir because apparently I'm worthy. Mjolnir just landed in my room one day and I just picked him up and I've been fucking around with him ever since.
Are you Super Zack Thunder?
I'm Super Zack Q Fun Door.
I mean, I know I should be dead right now, but Communist, when did he kidnap Weird Al's wife?
He kidnapped somebody else's wife in GTA.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should probably clarify, this is a AWS special. That's why we have no idea what to classify this show as, during our...
This is a real-life post-con episode.
Yeah.
Because we went to a Comic-Con. That's how I got Mjolnir over here.
Yeah.
And Mjolnir decided, hey, this cucumber over here is a worthy man of me.
Yeah.
So now, since Rai was not able today, because Rai saw I had Mjolnir, was like, fuck that. Left. So now we have our fourth commentator is the Hammer right here. And we have me, Super Zack Thor, Philip,
Philip, the Dogus Show, yes.
And of course, we have...
Captain Communist.
Yes,
here to
once
party
again put his money on
as we are in Lexington, Kentucky.
Which is a fair choice, as we are in the second match of our King of the Ring tournament. Bracket right here, as here comes Trevor Phillips, making his debut at last. Kami added him to my roster on the draft. Thank you, Kami. And, this is a great opportunity to present himself. I specifically gave him the long beard, because I like giving him the long beard in the game, so, yeah, we'll see which one of these two can advance in the tournament along with Two-Face.
Mjolnir, what do you think of Trevor in this match so far? He shrugged.
Thanks for letting me know.
He's not sure about Trevor so far, I guess. Yeah.
Trevor is a Canadian icon.
I will say Trevor's got a magnificent beard.
Magnificent beard, a Canadian icon, and here comes Weird Al
Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic.
He is waving high, and he's jacked.
Trevor's dead.
I mean, have you seen him in his fat video in the 80s? He can throw down. He's got more chins than Chinatown.
That's true, though. This Weird Al's looking pretty jacked.
I was complimenting Trevor's beard. Amish Paradise Weird Al. Dude.
Oh.
I'd have to go with Amish Paradise's Weird Al's beard with that.
That thing is. What do you think? What do you think of Weird Al, Mjolnir?
What did he say? You're the one that speaks Hammer.
Oh, he's nodding right now, so I'm assuming that means yes, he likes him.
Huh.
Yep, yeah.
You need to get more hammered for this.
Wait, you mean with our Captain Communist brand vodka on the AWS network?
We actually
and
I was witness to it. It's there.
Good.
He is correct.
And we're also selling it our stand, so guests in our audience, pick yourself up a Captain Communist brand vodka.
Captain Communist. The comrade approved.
That's right. Each cup is shaped like his head, too. You can grab the mustaches as, like, handlebars. It's a great...
It's because Captain Communist saw that Danny DeVito had his own line of liquor and did not make the bottle shaped as his head. So Captain Communist was like, I'm going to... Actually, you say it.
For Captain Communist, we must make the perfect communist drink that represents communism, which is my face.
Honestly, that is fair. Also, Weird Al's already trying to escape.
Wait, Mjolnir, why are you floating towards Captain Communist? What? It's because he has the hammer and sickle. You're a hammer.
Does that make Communist sickle?
This brings new hammer to sickle. Yes, no communism has been born.
Captain Communist is now the god of thunder.
I'm now the god of communism.
Now I kind of want to see, like, a communist version of Thor with, like, a sickle flying around.
You know how, like, in the Thor movies, Mjolnir always has the Asgardian symbol appear every so often? Now it's the hammer and sickle.
Now it's just the hammer and sickle and the whole thing turns red.
Oh, shit.
It all turns red and all those symbols become, like, Russian dialect.
Trevor preventing Weird Al.
Oh, shit, what's going on in that match?
Oh. As Trevor is knocking, Weird Al almost escaped, but Trevor stopped him at the last second. Both these men on the cage. A little bit of a preview for War Games next season.
That's going to be interesting, especially in Season 7 of Unlimited. We got big plans there. Not a shameful plug or anything, you know.
Well, I mean, Hizzard and the North Pole Gang have also been wanting to claim that match, so I mean... just want to throw that there.
What's Weird Al going for here? He's just
he's trying to escape. This is an escape the cage
Trevor's
match.
Just watching him. Is he like?
He's planning something.
Uh-oh.
Never underestimate Trevor. Like, Kami, you've met Trevor before. You know how unpredictable he can be, right?
Yes. He won't kill you, but he will kidnap your wife.
Oh, so you're the one whose wife was kidnapped by
Not
Trevor.
my wife.
I
I
thought-
witnessed him kidnap someone else's wife. I thought it was hilarious.
Philip, if that was,
I could agree with
if
that.
Trevor had done what he did to that woman, to communist's wife, Trevor would not be here today.
Oh, yeah. He would have been gone faster than my
even
son
lie.
that you never hear about anymore.
Not even lag. Worse than lag.
Yeah, he wouldn't be diagnosed with lag. He'd just be diagnosed. He'd be gone.
Oh shit, both men are on top. But, you know, I was actually wondering. I know that the stipulation was if Mario lost, he got fired, but yet Rye added him to my brand in the draft. So I was wondering with the little bit negotiation, what if he came back as the Great Gonzalez?
The Great Gonzalez.
Blitz Pitts legend, the Great Gonzalez. A new identity for Mario. What do you think?
drive a hard bargain here. I think I could let one slide.
Alright, so Great Gonzalez gets one
I
badge.
think to further convince communists, I think you should get a little bit of the profits.
Oh,
If his matches
absolutely.
do
I
well.
thought it was already non-negotiated that I got.
I mean,
No, I get all the profits.
I usually just give Mario. I usually just send Mario's paycheck to Kami since he hasn't filed under dependent. So
Yeah, he is dependent on me. If he tries to file for independent taxes, he goes to Gulag.
So you're basically Mario's manager, except
Mario's
Mario's
manager, his father, and also his guard keeper at the prison.
but also Mario gets none of the revenue.
No,
It all goes to communists.
yeah, he gets given by the state.
There you go.
That is approved by Parliament because I won't give him any fucking money.
What a great father-son relationship these two have.
as
Luigi
we,
is definitely not he's not showing any favoritism towards either of them.
I mean, Luigi is the one that actually worked out to get buffed. To be fair,
I mean, yeah, and he unlike Mario, Luigi was the only one actually aware of the fact that that's how it is.
also,
Luigi, that is
Each
my
of them.
son. Look at him getting his own colors. Mario over here stealing up everything from the Soviet Union. Look at this flower Mario. That's straight all red and white. All stolen from the Soviet Union. Can you argue against that?
Plus, if you count the
Yeah,
buttons,
fair.
red and yellow.
Yep, red and yellow.
McDonald's.
You know who thought those colors were good? The Soviet Union. So did the communist Chinese who stole our fucking logo.
Before McDonald's stole it, Mario stole it.
and Hulk Hogan too.
And Hulk Hogan.
And ketchup and
Enemies to
mustard.
stay. You might have to go to war with all these people, communists.
Yeah, that's a lot of red. A lot of the boys in red.
to destroy these days.
The boys in red and yellow. As
boys in red and yellow.
Also, this entire fucking match has just been them almost climbing out, but then the other guy
I feel like
punching
we've been
them.
on this side of the ring for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, like I don't know why Weird Al and Trevor are like putting no effort into this match, but I can see
They're
why.
just kind of fucking around over there. they're just playing games.
That's in character for both of them, so I can't even be mad.
Trevor's doing it from like a smart ass, like, oh yeah. Weird Al's doing it from actually genuinely childishly playful, like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what
That's the perfect summarization of this match.
Just them yapping each other.
With different tones behind them.
This is the two sides of comedy right here. As we get the exact same spot again, I wonder if Trevor will kick him off at some point. Oh, look at that. Trevor is kicking him off
I
at some
wonder if Trevor is
point.
going to go for the escape or actually...
Alright, he's going for the escape, which
he's
means
going
Weird
for
Al
it.
will climb in that center position, move one step left, punch Trevor. Yep.
You didn't watch this right beforehand. You didn't remember that was going to...
Nope.
smack.
To break the fourth wall for a second, you genuinely predicted that just now.
Yeah, because he's been doing that the past 5 times in this match. These
That's a
two...
glitch to break character again. It's just...
I think...
No, it's no glitch. We just dropped them on their head and gave them drugs just to spice things up a little bit. Who would not like
Well,
to
it's not
watch
fighting
two
anything else,
brain
we're doing the
dead
same thing
people?
over again, communists.
Well, you know what?
Maybe you
they're-
miscalculated.
or maybe...
Well, you know I didn't calculate for the brain damage to be fucking permanent.
Honestly, to be fair, I thought they just got into the new Captain Communist brand vodka, to be fair.
Yeah, we also gave them a lot of
Which also...
you have
Why is Weird Al climbing down?
that. You see yourself doing
Okay, Weird Al definitely had quite a bit. And he went back up!
He's like, oh crap, I forgot Trevor's up there.
Why'd you climb?
He punched- if Weird Al would have
It is
fucked
like
up
the
by
whippiest little girl punch I've ever seen.
if Weird Al would have fucked up by a micro of a second longer, Trevor would have just won.
You know, I was actually
That
gonna,
would've been
I was genuinely
hilarious.
gonna end this episode by having there be like a funny little punchline where Mjolnir is just like, "We're worthy," and he flies to him. I'm not so sure now. We're being kind of.
I don't know if either of them
What was
are
that, Trevor? Jeez.
Actually, both being idiots right
You
now.
know what? I can't.
They're being very stupid.
You
Can
know
I
what?
just vote on both of them
We're
just
why are you
dying?
having so much trouble climbing?
I think this is why Rai skipped this episode. I think he knew what these men were capable of, and he's just like,
It
no.
was-
I think
very-
Ned came down from Tibet, the Tibetan mountains, to let Rai know I've seen the future. The next episode of Free
Do not
Breakfast.
watch Weird Al versus Trevor. Rob Walker's only given it 1 star so far, but it's like we're
Rob
10
is
minutes
on the move
in.
right now.
10 minutes in, 1 star.
Wow.
This might be the worst match in AWS history.
Well, at the same time, being the
literally
greatest
done
because of how
nothing.
shitty it is.
I expected more from these two.
I mean,
Exactly. Expect what the characters involved.
which I mean, maybe this is.
like as a character.
Which I mean, maybe this is like Trevor and Weird Al's like abstract
Whatever.
way of doing a match.
Maybe Weird Al playing this. It is in character for Weird Al to be like, you know what? I'm gonna troll them. This match is gonna suck.
I think they're both in on it. I think these two just genuinely want to fuck with the audience. It's the audience versus them. That's the real match right now.
They're getting that Andy Kaufman philosophy.
Trevor just did the exact fucking thing Weird Al did a minute ago.
This is the equivalent of Andy Kaufman saying, guys, I'm gonna do this really awesome, hilarious comedy routine for you. And all he does is just eat ice cream and nothing else.
Holy shit, he actually did
That was a real comedy routine. That was a real comedy routine, too.
That's
People,
like,
and people genuinely got pissed and walked out and shit. It worked. It was a legit troll move.
that's like something we would do.
I'd say that is a pretty pro game.
That's what they're basically doing in this match.
It is a pro gamer move.
This is a pro gamer move.
Tommy's right.
He pulled a pro gamer.
And here it is, the exact same fucking spot. I'm gonna put up a counter for how many times they do this exact sequence from the exact same spot.
You want me to? Nah, let's not make a drinking game out of it. Let's not kill our audience.
I'm already been through like 10
I know,
cases of
we know
communist
Kame
vodka.
will survive the drinking game.
Kami will
I-
survive drinking game. Audience will not survive Kami's drinking game.
If I weren't constantly exposed to nuclear radiation,
Here's
I would
a
have already
drinking game
died.
for you, audience. Go back and watch previous episodes and take a drink every time Communist breaks his exit.
Warning, you will die.
Yeah, you will die within one episode.
You have to be the most Russian man in the. You have,
Take a drink.
you have to be the most Russian man on the planet to survive this challenge. But you know what? This is a nice little. Okay, Trevor finally escapes the cage.
Was Trevor just staring
Jesus.
at Weird Al while he just laid there?
Yeah, he's wanting to see if he wanted to repeat the spot again, but I think Weird Al got
I
tired.
think Trevor's finally tired of trolling us. He's like, fuck this.
There we go, finally, Trevor.
Even the way he fell out, he fell back on his ass and was like, ah.
That was so pathetic. I want to take my money back on my
That's
bet.
perfectly representative of the whole match. The way Trevor exited and just fell on his ass and had to get up like, ugh. That is the match right there.
The worst match of all time, ending with a botch. Like this
Honestly,
is
just
artistic.
for that, we're throwing both of them in the gulag.
Yeah.
But if I need Trevor for the next round of the tournament.
After the next tournament, well, in between matches, he go in gulag.
You know, how about this? If Trevor gets eliminated from the tournament, he can go to Gulag. Weird Al will already be
if
there.
he wins-
This is the King of the Ring tournament, too.
If he
Yeah.
wins or if
Guys.
he loses, he's in gulag.
You have to
We'll
put
just.
yourselves as kings.
I think we'll need to get a stage in a gulag or something because he's gonna be in gulag.
Yeah, good rating, Rob. Bad.
Bad.
That was gulag bad.
Gulag. That is officially the lowest rating we have ever gotten on this show.
Is it actually?
It's officially bad.
Mjolnir, are you glad you didn't decide either of these men were worthy? Yeah, he's doing the slow nod too. Like,
You know
that's-
what? Maybe
yeah.
you should compete, Bjorner. You know, we already have a freaking kendo stick and a freaking table. We might as well add
Maybe he's
hammer.
doing a Shatner thing. Well, he's just like getting excited, I guess. I don't know what he's doing.
He's hulking up, brother. Kami, do you have any final words?
No, I'm just getting the gulag ready for our pathetic champion.
Even he's mad. He's like, really? This is really?
It's like the freaking main of. There's actually like a.
Trevor's face is how we feel about your match, Trevor. Okay, don't.
He's like he shout to the crowd. I agree. There's actually.
No, you mad? No, you could have made this match good. You were the.
He could have made it good. He could have made it everything. Instead, he decided to be a fucking bitch.
You know, I'm sorry for making the outro drag a long time, but I want to say there was actually a real-life wrestling match on, like, TNA that was actually like that. One of the competitors, who was the world champion for the company, by the way, came in drunk for it. So, and this was, like, the main event of their biggest show. So then, like, while champion was, like, drunk, playing with his shirt, just messing around the ring, the match started. The only way to do it safe was his opponent Sting just hit him with his finisher and pinned him. And then when the crowd chanted, "This match sucked," Sting shouted, "I agree!"
That's Trevor in this one.
And both were caused by alcohol.
Well, this outro that I'm about to do has never been more fitting for any other match. Whether you like it or not, that was the match. I've been hosted for Zach Cucumber.
I'm your disappointed host, Captain Communist.
And I'd crapped myself, Phil.
And Mjolnir just flew back to Asgard because even he was pissed about this match sucking. He'll come back for his future match, though, don't worry.
Wait, why is he flying towards my butthole? Ah!
I'm a 6-letter word for disappointment.